What up, fam? So I got the LEGO Bonsai Tree set number 10281. So there's two things I can do with this thing. I can either build it and create Instagram photos, which I'm probably gonna do anyways, or I could put it in my city. Actually, I could do both. I might just do both. My city behind me is called Cherry Blossom Rock, so there's no way I can't not just try to add it. It looks like it's proportionate to scale with my trees back there, or at least to a minifigure. So let's build it and figure out where to put this thing. So here is the bonsai tree, or in this case, the cherry blossom one, which doesn't make sense in this kind of feel, but I get it, whatever. I don't like these frogs. I can't get over it. It bothers me. So what I'm going to do is just add my own technique into building cherry blossom trees without using the green. So I had to go on Bricklink and order some other pieces to be able to accomplish what I'm going to do. But I am going to implement my way of making cherry blossom trees and this because I love the way the trunk and branches look to make a better design. So I did order these from Bricklink, which are now readily available. They were very expensive the first time I was making cherry blossom trees. So I think I'm going to go all in on these depending on how this comes out. So to be able to accomplish what I'm going to do, you need these older flowers. If this comes out well, I'm gonna have to order all these white or maybe get brown of these instead of using the green, which I've used with all my other cherry blossom trees. So what I'm gonna do is take off all these frogs because they're unnecessary and then replace it with a web to wrap around this tree. Alright, so I just finished the cherry blossom web that I normally do with my cherry blossom trees. This time I have the brown stems as opposed to the green ones that I normally use. And with the new bonsai tree, I'm able to get these white leaves. It's really what I wanted, and now it's a little bit more affordable than it was before. I have the opportunity to have no green on the cherry blossom tree. And the one thing I really love about this tree is the trunk. It is very detailed and has a lot of character to it, which a lot of my trees don't have. It does have the feel of a cherry blossom tree, but it's not true to what I want it to be. And this is going to be the start of changing all my trees, which I feel like I already changed them all. I'm going to do it again. And also these frogs just really piss me off. So to be able to do this web, it's fairly simple. You have to be able to get a bunch of these, which are still fairly reasonable in price on Bricklink. There's a lot of people with them. And then you interlock them as a web, geometrically just placing them and connecting them to each other. It doesn't need to be perfect. And I like to use these dark pinks to like fill in gaps where I can't fit another one in there, just to give it a little bit more character than needed. So it's not purely pink, it has a dark pink as well. But as you can see here, you can add so much more. So there's no rhyme or reason to how I place things. It's just connecting one flower group to another. And I ran out of the brown. I wanted to actually make this bigger than it normally is. I do need to get more brown stems, just connect it down. So at the edge, I just kind of left some hanging so I can continue at a later time. Now it's time to take out all these little frogs because, let's face it, they're an eyesore. So I removed all the little pink froggies and even these flowers as well, just because it's not going to be consistent with the web of cherry blossoms that I've created. And now we have a tree with just white leaves or stems, which is gonna look pretty good when I put the web over. Now, it doesn't really need to be anywhere. The whole point of this is to be chaotic because imperfection is perfection. Let's see what this looks like. Damn, I wish I got more. So I definitely need to make the web a lot bigger, but I can make do with what I have. I could actually just take these off. Here is a proper cherry blossom tree. I like this way better. All because the web wasn't big enough doesn't mean that it wouldn't work. I just took some of these white leaves off and it made a difference because I was able to bend it over what remained, and I could use these for one of my other trees. So now that I know how much this would take as far as these would go, I could not order so much of these. I should be good. The web is literally just resting on top of one of these leaves. Now I have just one connected all the way up there, just one stem in an actual leaf, so that way it's not gonna move. It's pretty much stuck, and when the web wraps around the leaves, it does the effect that you would need, which is the flowers draping over the tree. I'm gonna tear this down because I don't need it anymore. I could probably use it for parts. Now the thing is to, let's see if I can take this out. Oh, there we go. An easy thing to take off. I just need to put this in the city somewhere. So a little city update. The riot is still going on thanks to BFAB. So the military is in position with another platoon worth of police, and they're going to pretty much destroy all these people. So to prevent the city from finding out what the riot is all about, in the hipster district, the mayor is pretty much going to distract the people with this new tree. And there it is. So it's going to be placed right in the middle of Assembly Square, and both districts have no idea what's going on down there. Alright, so if you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video. Alright guys, peace.
Not concerned with the views of the LEGO group, cause we're the misfit bricks, this is what we do.